According to an article published by the U.S. Department of Housing and Development, 52% of United States households describe their neighborhood as being suburban. Suburbia has many aspects to it, namely uniform houses and strictly set plots of land. However, one common characteristic of suburban houses is less mentioned, having clean-cut, uniform grass lawns. This has its downsides, though. While they look quite nice, they completely lack any level of biodiversity. This begs the question, how should landscape designers balance biodiversity and visual appeal? According to the Global Risks Report 2019, published by the World Economic Forum, biodiversity loss and ecosystem collapse are the 8th most likely major risks in the future. This is important because biodiversity affects many things, from preventing flooding from rainfall to feeding the pollinators that our agricultural system entirely depend on. A loss of these would go beyond the extinction of some species of flora and fauna, and would lead to the extinction of humans themselves. However, this issue has many solutions. Within front yards and backyards, you can create many habitats just by planting a few shrubs, or planting a small garden. If placed tastefully, not only can these improve biodiversity, but they can also contribute to the aesthetic of the yard. Additionally, people can stop using pesticides or herbicides, which supports both flora and fauna, and allow an ecosystem to flourish. Unfortunately, though, unless people really care about an issue, they may not be willing to make a large change. One more simple solution is to replace some of your lawn with native grass. According to an article published by the Colorado State University, a native grass lawn, once established, will generally require less water, mowing, and fertilization than a bluegrass or fescue lawn, which are common non-native grass types. During dry summers, native grass lawns only need 1 to 2 inches of water every 4 to 5 weeks to continue being green. Additionally, native grass lawns have the highest amount of bugs. A 2014 study conducted at the University of Reading by Lionel S. Smith, who has a PhD in environmental science, compared the level of insects present in areas of land with turf, non-native grass, and native grass. The study concluded that overall the number of adult insects found in lawns was significantly greater in native and mixed species grass-free lawns than in either turf or non-native lawns. Non-native lawns contain the fewest insects. Simply replacing non-native grass with native grass improves biodiversity immensely. With the always occurring urbanization across the planet, people have turned to unique innovations to help this issue. Start Park, a concept based in Florence, Italy, is trying to create advanced infrastructure to recover rainwater and phytoremediation, which increases soil fertility by using plants and their microorganisms, while also spreading awareness of climate change issues. Companies like Husqvarna are also inventing more biodiversity-conscious technology and are planning this year to release an automatic lawnmower that senses various aspects about your lawn, taking them into consideration, and potentially giving you advice on how to improve the biodiversity of your lawn. In conclusion, while we're continuing to develop new technologies to improve our biodiversity, the average person can still help this cause in some way, whether that's adding a few shrubs to a backyard or changing the type of grass to being more native to your location. The loss of biodiversity is an important issue in our future, and in order to solve it, everyone needs to chip in, even if it's something small.